Hi everyone, this is the movie for Excel Pause and Practice 3-2 for use on a Mac computer. So we have the file open that we ended our Pause and Practice 3-1 from. So I'm on step 2 in the Cass Lake worksheet. Point to the border or edge of the object. Okay. And click to select it. We want to go to chart design, point to the border, click switch rows and columns, which we had already switched it one way. So now we're switching it back. It's going to match. So now the bars are the months and the groupings are the categories. So now we're going to triple click on this chart title. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Sorry, I clicked weird there. So 1, 2, 3. All right, let me do that again. I'm not doing it very well. So you select the object and then you go 1, 2, 3 clicks. Second quarter activity. Click out of it. Click the Add Chart Elements button. Let's see if I can scrunch this over a little bit. Okay, click the Add Chart Elements button. So that's Chart Design, Chart Layout Group. So let's take a look at where we're going to do here. We're going to add chart elements. So that's right here, right? So I'm in let me open it up large for you. So I'm in chart design. I have my chart selected. Very left, I'm going to do add chart element. So I'm going to put this back so I can see this. And we're going to select axis titles and primary vertical. So we're going to do that. Axis titles and go across primary vertical. All right, so look, we have an axis title now. So we're going to select the axis title to the left of the value. Select the axis title placeholder. Change. So what are we changing it to? Select the vertical axis title placeholder to the left of the values. In a worksheet cell, click to select the object. Okay, that's bizarre, but okay. Change the chart type. So we're going to click on third quarter, quarter 3. We're going to do change chart type. And we're going to change it to a column. Let's make sure here what we got. Column, clustered column. So change chart type, column, clustered column. And then we're going to select switch row. And now we're going to filter. So we're going to let me open this up. We're going to filter out excursions. So let's walk through how we can do that. So we're going to go back here to chart design. Select it. And then we're going to hold on, I'm lost at what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, guys, I honestly cannot find where we can do chart filters in the Mac version. The only way I have ever done it, and the only way I can find it online, we want to deselect excursions. So if I double click on excursions, what I really want to do in chart design is select data and click on excursions and delete it. That's not the same as filtering, but for this exercise you can go ahead and, so all I did was, let me undo that. I picked the excursions, I did a right click and I did a delete because none of these are there, so I delete and it's gone. So it'll appear, and I did look in your the ones that you submit to SimNet, and you don't have to do that function. So I'm thinking that really that function doesn't exist in the Mac. So go ahead, either delete it or don't delete it. For me, it doesn't matter. Apply shape, styles, and outline to the chart. So we're going to do Cass Lake and select the chart object. So that's this chart. We're going to do let me open this up. We want, get away, I want my chart design. So we want chart design and click the charts element. So we're in charts design. That's the layout. So let's go back. I'm not on the right thing. Chart design. And then we're going to do I think it's under format because that's what we want. So let's do, oh, come on, Helen. Let me do it back to this. So format, go to format, and go back to format. And we want to do plot area. So I'm going to expand this so I can see. Right here, we want to do plot area. So it's going to select the plot area. And we're going to make that a certain color. Click the More button. Styles. Subtle effect gold. Shape, style, subtle effect gold accent 4. So that applied that. So then we're going to do shape outline, and we're going to say black text 1, and then we want to do our vertical value axis major grid lines. So now it's selecting our grid lines, and we want to select shape outline black. Right, so I went to shape styles, I went over here to shape outline, and I down the arrow and did the black. Chart elements, chart area, so that's everything on the outside. So for that we're going to do on the shape outline black. So that's going to be around the outside of that. If we click off of it, you'll see here's the black around that. There's the black lines and the yellow background. All right, so let's go to quarter 3. Double click any of the room and cabin rentals. So that's the blue one. And we're going to select the fill. So we're going to do the paint can, and we're going to do fill. We want to do picture. We're going to find here where it's going to be online. Let's see. File. Okay, that's not it. Picture, texture, click online. Okay, I'm not seeing online. All right, so what I'm going to do here, since I don't have an online, is I am going to minimize that and come over here and do log cabin in Chrome. And I want images. And just going to find something. I don't really want any of these that are pictures. Okay, this is something. So you really want to get something that's like this, you know, some line drawing. Okay, so let's come up here and say line drawing. See if we get anything better. Okay, so we can do any of these. So I'm just going to download, save it, and then if I go back to my, if I go back here, I'm going to pick the file from my downloads. Oh, it didn't save it there. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I found another one, and I just did a right click, save image as, and then it got saved to my downloads. Okay, so when we're, let me close this out real quick. Cancel. So right here, file, find the image that you downloaded and insert it. Okay, and it's going to be stretched like that, so we're going to go ahead and do stacked. So let's see, use a picture, fill in line button, fill, picture, texture, online, which we can't do that, so go find it and get it first. Choose the image and insert it. Okay, select the stack, right? Click fill to collapse the command button, and click border to expand the group. All right, so we're going to click on fill. It's going to close that up. We're going to click on border and open that up. So now we're going to do a solid line. The color is going to be black text 1. So now there's a black border around that, and we can close that pane. Okay, so if you click off of it, you can kind of see the black there. So now we're going to use word art in a chart. So we're going to select the chart, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to type third quarter activity. Then we're going to triple click what we just typed to select it all. If I go home, font, change it to 32 points. Okay. So click, click the border area of the chart title to display the chart handles, which we did. Click the More button, Chart Format Word Styles group. So chart tools, format, is So we're going to open this up and go over here to Format. And then we're going to, so that's where I'm at. We're going to light gray background color to inner shadow, or alternatively fill gray 25%. Okay. So basically we're going to try and do a gray background here. So I'm going to open that up again, and then let's open this. Gradient fill 50%. I don't know, pick one of these, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Just picks one of the word styles, right? So word art styles here. Light gray background color 2. It's a fill gray. I'm not exactly seeing it. I could be there, but I'm just fill gray 50 beveled. That one's kind of nice. Pick one you like. Just, I want to know that you can change it. I don't really care that it's exactly. All right, so click to format the legend. So I select the legend down here. We're going to go home. We're going to move font and make it 12 point. And then we're going to click off of it. And that's it. So of course our little cabin is going to be different, but that looks pretty good. If we come over here to Cass Lake, that looks good. Let's save it, and we're done with this pause and practice. We have one more for this chapter. All right, guys, thank you.